You ever just scroll way, way back in your phone's camera roll? I mean, past the recent stuff, deep into that weird digital junk drawer of screenshots and saved images. By themselves, they look totally random, right? But if you put them all together, they tell this incredible story about who we are, and maybe more importantly, who we're trying so hard to be. So let's start digging.
And right away, you see the clash. On one hand, you have the absolute dream, a trip to Japan, planned out to the minute. I mean, we're talking arrival times, dinner spots, the whole shebang. It is a perfect blueprint for a perfect future. And then, right next to it, there's reality. A raw, angry, frustrated tweet at an insurance company. That's the grind. It's the beautiful dream smacking right into the wall of everyday life. In this battle, it plays out everywhere. Here we have a search for some inner peace, an ease-off energy circle that's supposed to bring some calm into your life. And on the other side, an all-caps email from school. Change of pickup location for tomorrow. Just like that, your quest for serenity gets totally railroaded by the chaos of just picking up your kid.
So what gives? How can one person's camera roll hold these completely opposite worlds? What's the story that ties together a dream vacation, a search for spiritual calm, and the pure, unfiltered frustration of dealing with, well, life? That's what we're going to do here. We're going to piece it all together, like digital archaeologists.
All right, so first up, let's excavate the dream. These are the artifacts that show us not just where this person is right now, but where they really, really want to be.
I mean, just look at the level of detail here. Wake up time, 4:30 a.m. Leave at 5:30 a.m. A 7 a.m. arrival at a bamboo garden. This is not some vague, hey, maybe we'll go to Japan someday idea. No, this is a fully realized vision, engineered for maximum joy. It's beautiful.
And then, that spreadsheet, all those cold numbers and times, it transforms. It becomes this charming, illustrated map. All of a sudden, the plan isn't just text anymore, it's the Sensoji Temple. It's the Tokyo Sky Tree. You can almost feel it. The dream is starting to feel real.
And it's the same deal for Kyoto. That bamboo grove from the itinerary, now it's this beautiful drawing. You see the temples, you see the shrines. These images get saved because they're like the visual fuel that keeps the dream alive.
But the dream isn't just about getting away, right? It's also about stability, prosperity. This digital vision board is such a classic artifact. You've got the house, the car, a big old stack of cash, even some lucky numbers for good measure. It's a collage of a better, more secure life.
So we've got these dreams of what to do and what to have. But the dig uncovers something else, another whole layer. This constant, ongoing project of who we want to be. This is the endless work of self-improvement. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? We take that same obsessive, meticulous planning energy from the Japan trip, and we turn it inward, on ourselves. It becomes this nonstop personal optimization project.
And look at this. This isn't just some meme you scroll past. Someone took a screenshot of this. It's a saved blueprint for becoming a better version of yourself. Each point is a goal. You take responsibility for your impact. It's a checklist for emotional growth, saved as a constant reminder of the person you're trying to become.
But this relentless project, it doesn't just stop with our psychology. Oh no, it extends right into our bodies, where we are just drowning in a constant flood of information about how to optimize our physical health.
And this is where it gets messy. Our camera rolls start to fill up with all this conflicting advice. One image says, eat cacao for serotonin. The other one says, dark chocolate helps with cortisol. Are we eating chickpeas for progesterone or is it avocados? It's just this overwhelming stream of contradictory data that we save, hoping we can piece it all together into the perfect wellness plan.
And then reality hits, hard. After digging through all those carefully laid plans and ambitious self-help projects, we find the artifacts of the daily grind, the unfiltered, frustrating, totally unavoidable parts of life.
Wow, just listen to the voice in this tweet, the sheer exhaustion. This is the complete and total opposite of that hopeful Japan itinerary. This isn't about planning a future joy. It's about desperately trying to end a misery that's happening right now. It's the friction of the real world just wearing you down.
And the grind isn't always some big dramatic fight. More often than not, it's this, a sudden, unexpected change to the plan because of operational considerations. 2 words that can just detonate an entire day. This is the reality that just barges in on our grand plans.
So what do we do with all this? The dreams, the self-improvement plans, the daily frustrations, all these conflicting pieces. Well,
This is where we start to put it all together. We assemble them into a portrait of a modern life, a portrait that's held right there in the pixels of a camera roll.
And this is the ultimate takeaway. These files are not random at all. The tension between them, that's the story. The gap between the person planning a perfect trip to Kyoto and the person yelling at an insurance company. That gap is where most of us actually live our lives.
So our digital archaeologist has basically unearthed a bunch of different identities, all living in one person. You've got the meticulous planner, the ambitious dreamer, the eager self-improver who's always working on themselves. And at the exact same time, you've got the frustrated consumer and the overwhelmed parent who are just trying to make it through the day.
And maybe this is the key. Another saved image, but this one feels different. It's like a framework to make sense of all the chaos. It suggests that even the frustrating stuff, the tests, they have a purpose. They exist right alongside the things that bring out the best in us, all part of the same big story.
We've pieced together the story of one person's life from all these digital odds and ends they've saved. But the reason it feels so familiar is because, well, it's not just their story, is it? It's a mirror. It's reflecting our own complicated lives, our own hopes, and our own frustrations. Which leaves us with just one final thought. If we were to conduct an archaeological dig of your phone, if we were to sift through your screenshots and saved images, what story would it tell about you?